There's a lot of crying, obviously. Everyone in the family is quite upset.
Peter Wieland lost his father Ken just days ago. He died after contracting COVID-19.
He's 85 years old, but even when you're prepared for the worst, when it hits hard.
150 people in Quebec have died from the virus so far. Today, the province revealed it's preparing for hundreds, possibly thousands more. In its optimistic scenario, the virus could kill 1,200 people by the end of the month. In the pessimistic one, based on how the virus spread in Italy, that number climbs to nearly 9,000. But health officials hope measures in place here will prevent that outcome.
We have not had the chance to know and to intervene rapidly in Italy. And at the moment when they did, in fact, it was kind of too late. We are sure that we are not going in that way.
The peak in Quebec, they say, could come next week, but they wouldn't offer projections beyond this month. Ontario has projected between 3,000 and 15,000 deaths over the course of the outbreak. Premier Doug Ford says even when the curve might begin to flatten, it's important to stay vigilant.
If we see a little decline, by no means should we be sitting back and thinking that the curve is going the other way. If we see 2-3 weeks of the curve going down, then we're going in the right direction. But that doesn't mean let up.
Quebec's public health director was reluctant to give projections because he said it's hard to get them right. But the premier insisted, and some say they're a useful tool.
We're all going through tough times, some people much tougher than others. But we're all making sacrifices, and it's important to know what those sacrifices are for.
Quebec's premier says the province is making progress against the virus, but says Quebecers can't ease up yet. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.